Often it is what we tolerate that keeps repeating around us. So while we decide, commit, and consistently act on our ideal choices, which are core principles that shift our mindset and launch us into the realm of exceptional, intentional champions, we must become aware of the importance of setting boundaries. Number one, don't allow other people to control your emotions. People with high emotional intelligence appreciate and acknowledge other people's thoughts and actions while being actively aware of their own state of mind. This awareness helps them guard their state of mind actively by deliberately not allowing other people's actions or inactions affect them negatively. So other people don't have the power to change their state of mind. They think and maintain positive thoughts and mindset. So to become that intentional strategic champion, you must be resilient and robust. You must always know how to bounce back from betrayal, rejection, abuse, and any sort of negativity. Be strategic about what goes into the blueprint of your mind, which is your subconscious mind. And this is through your conscious mind. So you must be aware of the impact of negative thoughts and make deliberate efforts to eradicate them and move on. The second boundary you must set to become strategic is not to waste energy on unnecessary conflict. So become aware of the energy that emits from emotions. Set your boundaries and pick your battles. Fight only when it is worth the relationship and move on when you have little or nothing at stake. The next boundary you must set is not to give in to social pressures, either from your counterparts or general trends. So you must know what you want and stick by it, even if it goes against the tides. The next boundary you must set is not to seek approval or crave validation in your authenticity. Know exactly what you want and go after it with uninterrupted precision. So, even though you respect and appreciate other people's opinions, you are not compelled to follow their path, especially if it does not reflect your innermost desires and aspirations. The next boundary you must set, and I believe this determines the majority of the boundaries, is your ability to know when to say no. You must know where and when the situation calls for you to say no without fear or favor. This attribute can cost you friendships with feeble minded individuals, which is okay because you appreciate your inner peace more than the external validation and approvals of low impact relationships. Finally, for this segment, you must become concerned about other people's welfare. You don't dismiss other people's concerns just because it does not affect you directly. Being true to yourself is not devoid of compassion. You must become empathic. So you don't become adamantly inhuman just because you want to prove to the whole world that you have boundaries. So, in not allowing other people to control your emotions, you step out of such toxic relationships quietly. You silently ignore confrontational scenes, and you don't arrogantly announce that you don't give in to social pressures either. You say no calmly and firmly and truthfully state your stand. So remember, we are humans. Sometimes we let our guards down just to realize that we should have initially set our boundaries. Don't beat up yourself. Rise up, set your boundaries, and keep on moving. So share with us in the comment sections which boundaries come natural to you and which ones require serious deliberate actions to maintain. Tomorrow, we will look at how to set boundaries without becoming aggressive.